and it is known for vitality and unlimited potential, and it promotes social progress. To put it in perspective, the super dividends in the era of internet have come to an end, because internet has enjoyed its heyday for more than 20 years. If you look at recent years, you have the impression that the development of the internet has slowed down, and conventional industries, established brands have leveraged the internet tools and internet value and internet methodology to enjoy leapfrog growth and have experienced many changes and have demonstrated a lot of vitality and vigor. I am of the opinion that the dividends of the internet have coming to an end, and in the future will base the conventional industries' growth on the internet. If you look at our marketing in the conventional industries, no matter what you sell in whatever place, we cannot do without our analysis of our audience, without having the value judgment knowledge of them. We're faced with a changing pattern of consumption and changing consumption habits. The most noticeable change is in the area of digital marketing and experiential purchase. What sells is fun marketing, because our consumers are looking for engagement, they're looking for better technologies and better experiences. All these changes put together are driving profound changes in the area of digital marketing. However, no matter how good a business is, ecosystem development is crucial to its success. If we only follow digital marketing narrowly, it is not enough. Therefore, we need to have this internet ecosystem perspective. Marketing can never be achieved in isolation of other considerations. We need to put in place a business ecosystem from upstream production, sourcing, supply chain arrangement, all along the way, down to marketing and provisioning of services to our customers. Because of the changing ecosystem, many problems prop up. If any part of the chain goes wrong, if our ecosystem goes wrong, then digital marketing cannot prosper. Therefore, put in place a comprehensive ecosystem and integrate marketing data with the supply chain data, can we provide better service to our customers. Traditional companies need to find the right marketing channels, be it online or marketing in physical stores. What remains unchanged is we need to deliver products to our consumers. There is a large amount of products, and we need to match them with our large amount of consumers. And through arranging this interface between products and consumers, and they have millions and thousands of millions of touch points, and we need to capture big data in these interactions and distill value out of this big data analysis. My company, Beijing Acctrue technology, has developed some recent methodologies. If I may use a following couple of minutes to share with you our approach to data analysis. We've been in the business for 10 years, and we helped over 3,000 pharmaceutical manufacturers in China. We helped them in the area of dual codes, double codes, to update their double code system. So what have we done in the past decade? The adoption of QR code or giving two codes to one product item has been in existence for quite a while. 5 years ago, in response to the FDA request for traceability of food and drugs, it is required that each product item should carry a unique ID code. And in response to this request, we have helped pharmaceutical manufacturers in China to set up their traceability system. Now it's fair to say the majority of food and drug items have carried such a code or dual codes. And by doing so, we ensure the safety of Chinese patients. We are more advanced than the rest of the world by 3 years. In the US, Europe, India, and Turkey, and some other Western countries, they are learning from our practices. They are also including the QR code or barcode on their drug items. We also draw inspirations from this method, and we also use this on liquor, on wine, and on some other food products. So a unique code for every package, and sometimes a product may carry dual codes or double codes. Okay, that's what we've done. Now let me explain to you our corporate objective and vision. We are driven by this ambition. Like some other companies in our industry, our vision is how to use this QR code technology and to apply it on traditional food and beverages industry, first FMCG products, so that the QR code can serve as the interface between merchandise and consumers, and base our big data capture and analysis on the application of a QR code, so that we can set up the sufficient connection between person to person, person to merchandise, and merchandise to merchandise. So we'll set up an ecosystem based on QR code, and it will integrate production, distribution, retailing information, so that we can have a surveillance of the system, and we can have digital marketing, and we can provide a big data related ecosystem service. So this represents my company's vision, but this is also the shared vision of some other companies in my industry. A quick review of the painful control points in FMCGs. First, the management data is old. Second, fake products, counterfeiting products are rampant in the distribution, and so on and so forth. In response to these pain points, we have come up with the following solutions. First, we put in place 2 platforms. The first is the whole process traceability platform. The other is the corporate digital marketing platform. Now, let's look at the first. Let's look at our methodology. In the past, we have one merchandise, one QR code for one merchandise, but now we're driving 2 codes for one merchandise. Now, let's look at the packaging. How do we modify it? How do we innovate the package of the merchandise? Well, pretty creative in this regard. Now let's look at the beer cap, the beer bottle cap, dual codes. Second, can. On the cap of the can, we have a dual codes, and also plastic caps, we have a dual or double codes. And we also have innovations in signage. No matter how you approach it, your purpose is to achieve food safety. We are looking for low-cost solutions and also rapid production line updating requirements. We also need to meet these requirements. The packaging production line is looking for efficiency, and we need to control failures and control the downtime of machines, and also the breakage possibilities, and also strengthen internal control. Let's look at this chain, starting from the moment where the raw materials is put in the warehouse to the whole production process control. This is the traceability ecosystem. On the right-hand side, from the first finished product gets offline, and we print the dual codes, the dual QR codes on the product, and we have an automatic data reading machine there. And once the product gets offline, it becomes a finished product warehouse, and then it is distributed and transported to consumers. We trace the whole process. Now let's look at this value proposition. First, we can trace the products anytime, anywhere. Second, helps us to control their manual failures, and also it can give a better incentive plan for the merchandisers, people working in hotels or in the restaurants. We know who has sold what. And it also has a marketing value. For example, if you scan the QR code, we can send you a red packet. We can do a market survey, and we can develop loyalty programs based on this, and also enter counterfeiting by reading the barcode, and also the walkie-talkie function. In the past, you have to get back some caps or packages, but now we can support this quote-unquote talkie-talkie function. And it helps companies to maximize values. Now, let's also look at the big data marketing value. First and foremost, all marketing activities and consuming activities are now digitalized. Second, we can maximize the value of social media with a strengthened interaction and high degree of engagement of consumers. And third, now we can have a better and more effective advertisement purchase. And number four, we are now faced with a multi-screens reality, and we can encourage interactions among different displays. Now let's look at data we captured real time, including the red packets we have sent out, and also the number of hits of our web page. We can follow the number of hits real time, and these are big data mining. For example, some hotspots, you can follow the hotspots, and this distribution channel capabilities judgment, and their sales potential, and the purchasing power of a certain segment of your customers. We can follow them real time. Last but not least, a brief introduction of my company. My company was incorporated 12 years ago, and we're committed to the Internet of Things. We have over 40 patents. We mainly do business in China, though we also have some international business. We have an industrial park in Wuxi, and we're regarded as a new and high-tech company by the national government, and we have a rep office in San Francisco. We have a software park in Wuxi, an R&D institute in Wuxi, and a production site in Guangzhou, and 4 marketing centers in China. Our service also goes abroad, for example, US, UK, Germany, and so on and so forth. Here is some examples of our guests. It is more than 10,000 Chinese companies are our clients. Well, that's a brief introduction of my company. And what's next? If I'm introduce you our keynote speaker, Mr. Niels from Accenture. Mr. Niels is responsible for driving business growth, innovation, and transformation, and he's got 18 years of experience. And he used to work for McKinsey, American Express, and Bertelsmann. And he is a very experienced consultant and business director. Mr. Niels has a lot of insights about consumer behavior and the optimization of our value propositions, and he's also committed to helping business clients to implement digital transformation successfully. Without any further ado, please join me in welcoming Mr. Niels.